Lauren, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to film this video for you. It kind of coincides with the video that I just put out last week, kind of about what's been going on with me and about my recent struggle with depression. If you haven't checked out that video, you definitely want to watch that one first before you watch this one, because then this will all kind of make sense. But in my last video, I talked about sharing things that I've done and kind of tips from my therapist that have really helped me when my depression has been at its lowest. And I wanted to share those with you because they really helped me and continue to help me when I have a bad day or I start to feel really down. And I don't know, if they can help you too, then I think that's really great. So I've got my phone here, and I've kind of written out a few of the things that have been really helping me, and I just want to go over them with you. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is an app, and it's an app that my therapist recommended that I listened to actually, and it has changed my life. And I've been using this app every day for the past month and a half, maybe. But it's an app to kind of help you fall asleep. So it's called Calm, and you can get it on an iPhone, Android, and it looks like, let's see if I can show you. It looks like this, and you open it up and it's got sleep stories. All of these different sleep stories, Matthew McConaughey sleep stories, all of these different sleep stories, and you just listen to them and they help block out the noise of your brain at night. Because I don't know about you, but when I try to go to sleep at night, that is when my brain just turns on and I start stressing about things and I get really bad anxiety, and I can't fall asleep because I can't stop thinking. And listening to these sleep stories, they have ones even if you're going through bad anxiety, if you woke up and you can't get back to sleep, if you need to just listen to someone tell you the rules of cricket or tennis. Like, they really have stories that do that, and you just listen to them and you're so focused on the story that you're not thinking about anything. And that has been such a huge help for me, because at night is probably the hardest for me because my mind is just going and I could never shut it off, and that has really helped. So it's called Calm. I will link it below. It is amazing. There's a couple stories and meditations you can try out for free too, so definitely give those a listen. The next thing is gonna sound very like duh, but just hear me out here. Listen to happy music. And I mean that. I have stopped for the past while. I've stopped listening to music that makes me sad. Honestly, like, I've just been, for the most part, listening to Todrick Hall, because Todrick Hall makes me so happy. But like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lizzo, like all of these artists that make me feel uplifted and happy and positive and not down and sad. And find your happy music. You can go on Spotify or Apple Music, and they have tons of like uplifting playlists. Download Todrick Hall. His latest two albums, House Party Part 1 and Part 2, are incredible. Lizzo, I just got on the Lizzo train and she is just so awesome. Taylor Swift, because everyone loves Taylor Swift. And Beyonce, come on, all these people. So give that a listen. That's a big tip for me. Another thing that has really helped for me is getting outside. I don't know about you, but when I get outside and I get fresh air, I just feel so calm and I feel so at peace. So I've been making it a really big habit to get outside and go for walks, either listening to music or not listening to anything, and just kind of just going with the flow and just letting my body and my mind feel however it wants to feel. But I've started running again, and I'm just really trying to get outside. Another thing that has really been helping me is starting to have some sort of a routine at night, and just some sort of routine where I kind of calm myself down and I bring myself into a calm and peaceful place. And one of the ways I've been doing that is I've been having lavender baths. So I take lavender essential oil and I put it in my bath, and I don't bring my phone into my bath. This is huge. I don't bring my phone into my bath. I leave it, and it's just me and the lavender, and I just relax. And even if it's just a 10-15 minute bath. I find it really just brings me down from the day. It just helps me unwind. And my phone died. So it's the next day. I will continue going over my list. The next thing that I've been doing, and this has been a big one for me, is I have started reading more uplifting books. So I've been reading a lot of You Go Girl books, and as funny as that sounds, they actually make a huge difference. So I've read things like Girl Wash Your Face, Girl Stop Apologizing. I read The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, Option B by Sheryl Sandberg, anything by Oprah. You Are a Badass. I've read that like so many times. That book is unreal. But I find when I read these books, there's always some sort of takeaway that I pull from them based on what I'm going through. So like I read, like I usually read You Are a Badass like 3 or 4 times a year, I'm not gonna lie. And every time I listen to it, there's something else from the book that I take away from it. And I just find doing that really helps my mood. It makes me feel uplifted and empowered and ready to take on whatever challenges are going to come. So I really, that's a big recommendation for me, is to read more and read more books that will help you. Like I read business books too. Like I'll read anything by Gary Vee. He always gets me pumped. I love to read books where I'm learning. So I'll read a lot of Malcolm Gladwell. His books are amazing. Automatic Millionaire, just anything that makes me feel unstoppable kind of, and just gives me some knowledge and tools that I can work with. So yeah, that's another really great tip. I'd probably say the last thing that has really helped me, and again, this is another one of those things where you're gonna be like, yeah, duh, Lauren, but just talking about it. I can't tell you what a difference it has made in my mental health from talking about it and just being honest about everything. I would find myself lying to people because they would ask me how I was, and I would say, oh, I'm good, when I wasn't good. Or just playing this happy character when it wasn't how I was actually feeling, and that added to it. That weighs on you. And I found just being able to be honest about how I was feeling, and you don't have to go into detail, you do whatever you're comfortable with, but just, how are you? You know, I'm having a bit of an off day. You know, like just letting people know that something is going on, even if you don't want to talk about it. I've found, you know, opening up to my therapist, opening up to David, friends, family, that has just taken a weight off of my shoulders and actually really helps with my mental health and with my mood. So yeah, those are my tips. If you are struggling like me, please know that you're not alone. I hope that you'll try some of these things out, and I hope that they'll work for you. And if you have any other tips, or if there's anything that you do that I haven't mentioned, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure all of this out, and I'm just kind of taking it day by day. So let me know what you do and what helps you, and let me know if you try any of these things and if they help you. I'd love to know. Like I said, I just want to start the conversation about this because this is a real thing. There are people that are suffering, and just like I wanted to know that I wasn't alone, I want you to know that you're not alone. So I'm here for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you. It helped me even just talking about it, so I hope that it helps you too. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this and some fun ones too. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.